ham-fisted walrus video log podcast shit. Basically, on Thursdays from now on, I'm going to be teaching basics, card tricks, kind of simple card tricks you can do, which seem to have like the biggest impact on what people think. Like, whoa, how do they do that? But they're very, very simple to pull off. Most of them are anyway. Like this one I'm about to do doesn't have any real name to it. I can't think of the name. I can't think of a name of what it'd be called, but basically we'll call it the bank robbery from now on, because you need a story to go along with it now. You need 4 aces, and these 4 aces go to the bank, to the bank. 4 aces is all you need for this, just the thing. I'm going to do the trick and then I'll show you how it's done very briefly. But you got 4 aces. Now, you got these 4 aces that are robbing it, and then the deck is the bank. So, how it works is you basically just get, say, ace number 1 being bank robber number 1 goes to the vault to try and get monies and such. Number 2 goes to the lobby, whatever. Number 3 goes to the guard's place, and then number 4 goes onto the roof to keep a watch. Now, the guy in the vault trips the wire, trips the alarm, and then shit happens, and they're all marathon runners, and they all come running up to the roof, and then you get all 4 aces on the roof. That. And basically, most people think it's done by having double aces in the deck, having like 4 always on the top and having another 4 somewhere in the deck, but as you can see from my best ability to thing, there's not really any double aces in there. It's just them 4 down there and nothing else. But how it's done is, the most important part of this, I suppose, is the story to keep people distracted. The whole bank robber story and everything. You can come up with any story you like, any story that you seem fitting, but it keeps them distracted from what's actually going on with your hand. Now, you need a setup, and that being 3 of the cards. So you've got your 4 aces here, and then you get just, the best way to do it is to get 3 of the cards, like so, and then just slot them behind that first ace, and then hide them as best you can, like so, and then you get, say, how I hid them, like that. So you can't really see what's going on behind this, but that's your best setup for it. And now what you do is, because you've got the other 3 cards on the top of the aces, these 3 cards are going to play as the robbers in this situation, and they all go in the assigned areas to play as duds to keep people distracted, and the story goes along so then they don't look how many cards you've actually got in your hand. And then when you've got rid of them 3 cards, and on the 4th one, it's all about sleight of hand. I mean, it's all about hiding and being sleight of hand, this whole trick. But the last one's all about sleight of hand. To get them, depending on how flat your cards are, to get them 4 aces on top of the deck without them noticing that there's 4 cards in there. They only need to realise that you need to trick them into thinking there's 1. But then when you've done that and you've finished your story of how all the 4 aces got back up there, like so, and you really can't go wrong with this trick. It's one of the simplest tricks I know, and you can't go wrong with this. It takes about 20 minutes to learn, I suppose. Very easy to pull off once you've learned it, very easy to memorise. The story is completely dependent on you, or who you're trying to convince, but the story's probably the most crucial part, so people aren't looking at what's going on with your hand, because every card you're placing down, they need to be like giving interest to. They can't be looking at your hand and notice, oh wait a second, he's got more than 4 aces there. But yeah, a very simple trick to pull off, and has a very good reaction with quite a lot of people. Well, most people haven't seen the trick before. I suppose quite a lot of people would assume that since it's quite easy, but you'd be surprised. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. This will be a new card trick up, on a new something up every Thursday while we think of something to do. And props to the cameraman, because no hands. I'm actually making it float over the other side of the room. We'll think of something else to do on Thursdays, I suppose. I will keep doing card tricks, well, basic ones which I know to keep they just teach ones which I know, basic ones to do, which keep people amazed. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, and if you wouldn't mind taking half a second to leave a rating, it would be much appreciated. Right. See you later.